Hello everybody, it's your boy, the almighty green talent that need no introduction at this particular time. But before I get started in the video, please comment, like, share, subscribe, notification bell on top, and as always, comment in the comment section below after the video is complete of your viewing cycle. And most importantly, give me the thumbs up, because thumbs up is what matters. And most importantly, I thank you people out there in YouTube land for commenting in all my videos, sharing them, you know what I'm saying, give me the thumbs up. And some of you have been commenting, some of you have not, but the ones that have not commented, you have viewed my videos, no matter if it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different times. And I always see the views, and the views let me know that some people on YouTube that have viewed my videos, and I thank you very much for helping me getting my videos and content right out there for everybody to see. Now, of course, you guys are very familiar. The Eagles had the second day of the NFL draft. They had a round 2 pick, and they have traded their round 2 pick, which was number 62 overall. They traded to the Houston Texans, who was able to pick up, I think, a center at that position. Let me see. Let me go back at it. Here we go. They picked up a center by the name of Frederick Struggs, center from University of Penn State. The Eagles trade that pickup, but they got an extra picks below. They had a number 65 pick, and what they get, what they got from the Texans, and they also got a couple more picks as well. I think 188, I believe. Let me see, 188. I think that's what it was. Let me go back to it. 188, which was in the fifth. It was in the, I think, the fourth round, I believe, because the day was round 2, 3, and I think 4 was today, I believe. No, it wasn't 4. I'm sorry. It was round 2 and 3. Round 2 and 3. Tomorrow is 4, 5, 6, and 7. And so the Eagles had, but the Eagles won't be picking until they had a third round pick, which what they did today, but they didn't. But they won't be picking. They won't be picking again until tomorrow, which is the 4th, 5th, and 6th round picks, and 7th round, I believe. And it appears that the Eagles do not have. Well, the Eagles do not have a 4th round pick for sure, but I think they do have a they have let's see. I think they have a 6th round. They have a 6th round pick, and they got a 7th round pick. So they're picking one time in the 6th and one time in the 7th. Which is not bad, because the 7th round pick is actually their only pick they had. They didn't have a 6th round pick, that's for sure. They only had 2 first rounds, a 2nd, a 3rd, no 4th, no 5th, no 6th, but they actually got a 3rd round pick, an extra. They had a 3rd round pick, and they used it today, but they don't have a 4th and a 5th. But they're able to get a 6th and a 7th. They actually get a 6th round pick, and they moved up in the 7th. So they actually had 3 picks. Oh, they got an extra pick from the Houston Texans, which was today, the 3rd round. Didn't have a 4th round, no 5th round, but they got a 6th and a 7th. They had an extra. Actually, they got two picks, but they only had their only round pick. So that's what I'm thinking about. So let me go back and check one more time. Let me see. But before I give you more details on that, I don't be sure that I'm giving you guys the correct information before I go any further into details with that. Let me see. I was just at that spot a minute ago. So now I gotta go right back into it. Here we go. Yeah, the Eagles had the number 62 pick, which was a second round pick. They traded the second round pick, and they gonna have they had a 65th pick, which was a third round pick, an early third round pick. They got pick number 188, which is tomorrow, and they got a pick 230, which is tomorrow. So the Eagles gonna have. Like to me that they're gonna have two. They're going to have 2 7-round picks. The way it's looking, they're gonna have 2 7-round picks, a 6. It would like to me. So 188 and 230, which is what they have. So that means that, let me see, pick 188. Yeah, they're gonna have a 188, which is a 6-round pick, and they're like 230, 219. Okay, 219 and a 230. Okay, so yeah, that's right. The Eagles have 2, so they garner an extra 7-round pick in what they did. Cause they only had 1 7-round pick, so they garnered an extra 7-round pick, and they garnered a 6-round pick. So basically, what it is, they got 3 picks. They used 1 pick today, which was a 3rd-round pick, for their second to the Houston Texans. They used that today on the 3rd round, and they got a 6th-round pick, which is what they didn't have, and they got an extra 7th-round pick. There we go. They got it correct. Now, so the Eagles use their 65th pick on on an offensive lineman from the University of Alabama. Let me see if I get it correct. If I can find it. University of Alabama. No, I'm sorry. Yeah. University of Alabama offensive tackle Tyler Steen is what they did, and they had a 66 pick. Okay, so they had two. They had 2 2nd-round picks. Okay, they had 2 2nd-round picks. So they had a 2nd round. They had 2 2nd-round picks. They picked offensive tackle Tyler Steen, University of Alabama via Vanderbilt, and they had a 3rd-round pick. I'm sorry, they had a 3rd pick in the 2nd round, which was pick number 66 for Sidney Brown, a defensive back from Illinois. I think Sidney Brown is a safety, I believe. I think he's a safety. And so the Eagles did real well in the 2nd round. And they had a 3rd-round pick, I think. Did they have a 3rd-round pick? No. Okay. So they traded out of the 3rd round. Apparently, they traded out the 3rd round. No, 4th round. They traded out the 4th round. They had 2 3rd-round picks. Wait, 2 3rd-round picks? Yeah, they had 2 3rd-round picks. They traded out the 2nd for an extra 3rd and for a 6th-round pick and a 7th. So basically, yeah, that's what they did. They had 2 3rd-round picks, but they traded their 2nd-round pick to the Texans and moved up and garnered extra picks. They moved down and garnered extra picks. So what they did was they garnered Pick number 65. What I saw, they had pick number 65, 188, and 200 and something. So they gonna an extra. They got an extra third round pick. And what it was, extra third round pick. And I think that pick was number 66, I believe, which was used on Safety Brown, the safety from Illinois. So now they got 2 more picks to go, 3 more to go. Actually, they got 1 6th round pick, which is what they didn't have, and they got another 7th round pick. So yeah, that's it. There we go. So the Eagles did pretty good in the draft. They did a bunch of maneuvering around. Sorry it took this long for me to get the correct information for you guys. Knowing I would have had the correct information off the back, but I got kind of confused about because I watched some parts of this draft. Let me see. I watched some part of the draft and I fell asleep. And so I guess it got kind of boring because the first round was so exciting, and I got sidetracked today on something that I lost. I'm not gonna mention that here on YouTube. I'm not gonna mention that, but I lost something at work, and I got sidetracked when I got home. I kind of lost my mind, so I lost track of what I was going to do before watching today's draft and got sidetracked. So that's why I'm kind of confused today about this draft and what the Eagles have done today. So they did a bunch of maneuvering around. They traded so let me get this correct. They traded their 2nd round pick to move down to got an extra picks. They got an extra 3rd round pick, which was number 60. They gained a 65th pick, a 188, and a 230. I think that was 230, I believe. 230. So they got an extra 7th round pick. They got a 6th round pick, which is what they didn't have, and they got an extra 3rd round pick. There we go. All right. So now, that's correct. I mentioned the guys that they drafted today. So tomorrow they won't have a 4th round pick. They won't have a 5th round pick, but they will have a 6th round pick, which is what they lost by giving their pick away. Actually, that 4th, 5th, and 6th round pick was used on C.J. Gardner last season to Garner and lose those picks and what they did. So that's what happened from what I get my thought process done with. Now tomorrow, I don't know if I'm going to watch tomorrow's draft. I'm not exactly sure on that. Maybe not. It depends on how I feel, because I'm probably going to look at anyway, because that'd be the only way that I'll be able to complete this video. So that's what I wanted to let you guys know. Sorry again, I apologize, and I'm so sorry for confusing you guys on this video, because it took me so long to actually get this video process and get the thought process of what everything had happened. Now, had I watched the 2nd round, I would have known. So I lost track completely. And I mentioned, I already told you guys what happened at work, and I got sidetracked, fell asleep, and lost a lot of things. I lost a lot of information today when I fell asleep here on the back end of the chair that I'm looking at, talk to you guys now. So that's what happened. So anyway, you guys enjoy your night. A very confusing Friday night, and I will be seeing you guys tomorrow afternoon, if Lord willing. And I hope you guys can bear with me. Enjoy your night, and please comment below. Let me know what you think of the video. That was important, and give me the thumbs up. Good night, guys. Good night.